Hi everyone, we're here with Jan Galloway from Corinthian Property Management. Jan is very key in our in the FUZO system. She property manages the properties when we've found them. Clients purchase the houses, they need to be managed. Jan is very good at conditioning the tenants who are moving into that house to be aware that there is going to be some construction happening in their backyard very soon. So I'm going to let Jan discuss about what she discusses with the tenants and how she prepares them for that.
Sure. I guess it's a little bit more than just discussing with them. There are legal things that we need to cover off and make sure we've got plans of the actual dwelling and attach that to their terms and conditions of tenancy. Quite often an owner might want to offer a rent rebate for the terms of the period of the construction.
We've found that worked really well in the past, right?
It has, it has, and it's worked really well offering it at the end of the paying it at the end of the construction when the job's done.
So maybe offering like a $20, $30, $40 rebate for the number of weeks that they are inconvenienced.
Absolutely.
And that balloon payment is payable at the end of the construction, so it incentivises them to stay on.
It does, and it's worked really well, and through trial and error I think we've got it down to a fairly fine system now where people know what to expect. I think that's the shocks that they don't like, and as long as that's all laid out up front, then they know what they're getting into, and it's worked pretty well.
Because quite often we're asking to borrow the power and the water from the house as well, and so we're giving them more rebates for that, so we're explaining that. Well, you're doing explaining it very well for us.
We have had to do that from time to time, and it is a concern for tenants, especially on a tight budget, so if they know that money's coming in for that and it's going to be covered, it's all good.
Okay, cool. And how are you finding the properties themselves? We've been doing them for 10-12 years now. You're managing, have you still got a number of those properties?
Yeah, we do.
Managing?
We're still looking after about 25, I suppose.
Fantastic.
From get-go. And they're proving really easy to rent. They're warm, they're cosy, they're well insulated, they're easy to look after, and they look like little houses, I think, which is a real advantage.
So you think that spending that extra money to make it look and feel like a house is been worth it?
Absolutely. That gets much better money.
And have you seen often that the minor dwelling will rent for more than the house at the existing bigger house?
It can. In the current market, in the current market we found that it can happen, especially if there hasn't been any money spent on the older dwelling. And it's just not looking quite as appealing, then the minor, if it's nicely set out and nicely landscaped, can get premium.
Which, I mean, the other house is sometimes 20, 30, 40 square metres bigger, so you should expect it to rent, but if it hasn't been maintained,
no, that's right.
I suppose because minor dwellings are brand new and they're that compact
if it's 40
feel,
years older and cold and tired, then
And we've got granite kitchens and the palace side, and it looks
a few tiles.
Tiles, which is cool. And yourself, so you're property managing for some of us, and you ended up doing a minor dwelling yourself through FUZO.
We did actually. My husband and I built one through you guys. I managed to squeeze it into the smallest of legally acceptable sections, and we've actually still got the original tenant in there. She's paying about, I think that's 6-7 years ago now. She's paying about $70-80 more a week in rent, but she's still there.
So you've been increasing the rent on her and minor dwellings you stayed on?
Absolutely.
Okay, well that's fantastic. And the process of the turnkey solution that we offer to get the council consent, was that?
That worked really well for us. Really well for us. Absolutely.
Taking all those headaches of getting architects involved and engineers and handling the process. Cool.
Just having to choose a carpet was fine.
And being able to, and you've referred our services to some of your type tenants as well with existing houses.
Absolutely.
Cool. Okay. And you'd be comfortable to continue to do so?
Yeah.
Great. Thanks so much, Jan. Really appreciate it.
Cool.
Cheers.
No problem.